Trump tells black lawmaker to clean up disgusting, rat and rodent infested district. Washington. Reuters. President Donald Trump hit out at a prominent African American critic on Saturday, calling him a brutal. Trump's target in a series of early morning tweets was U.S. Representative Elijah Cummings, the Democratic chairman of the House of Representatives Oversight Committee, who has called Trump a racist and sharply criticized his immigration policies. Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi responded to Trump by calling Cummings a champion for civil rights and economic justice and added in a tweet, "We." On Thursday, the committee voted 23-16 along party lines to allow Cummings to issue subpoenas to White House officials, including Trump's daughter Ivanka Trump and son-in-law Jared Kushner, deepening a probe into potential violations of government record-keeping laws. In his tweet, Trump, a Republican, took aim at Cummings' criticism of his administration's Mexican border policies. Rev. T. In a third tweet, Trump questioned why so much money was spent on Cummings District, which covers the downtown area of the city of Baltimore, about 40 miles 64 kilometers northeast of Washington, when "No. Completely unacceptable." Last week, Cummings slammed Trump's acting Homeland Security Secretary Kevin McAleenan over conditions of U.S.-Mexico border facilities that house migrants. Trump's attack follows his broadside 2 weeks ago against 4 congresswomen of color, which the Democratic-controlled U.S. House of Representatives condemned as racist. Cummings responded to Trump on Twitter. Mr. Cummings also highlighted a letter he co-signed to the president this week expressing profound. Baltimore Mayor Bernard Young called Trump's rhetoric hurtful. Cummings represents Maryland's 7th congressional district, which according to 2010 census data was 54.6% black, had a median household income of $51,018, and a college graduation rate of 35.7%. According to the same census, Maryland was the richest state in the United States, with a median household income of $69,272. Real median house, reporting by David Brunstrom. Editing by Mary.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.